So we're out wandering again. Same location under that street light, but we got a totally different sunset than we did last week or last Friday. We'll get out of the light here and get across the road and get a good picture of it. The sea is freezing in. Wait for this guy to get across. No traffic tonight. It's like dead in town. It's gonna get really cold over the next few days. Gonna get like -4, I think, for just air temperature. Negative 12 for the wind chill. Yeah, that's an ice shelf. So the beach is no longer available. That's an ice shelf down there. Big ice chunks coming up. The water is lapping up against the ice shelf. Because it should, where the darker spot is in here, is actually the beach line and everything else is ice. And that's only within the last couple of days. Probably 2 days since that's filled in. But look at the color of the sky.
Listen to the water. You can see it trying to move under there.
There's beautiful skies. Even here in Nome, we got the Christmas cheer. Christmas cheer. There's the joint utility services that does water and
Garbage.
what were you turning around for? Oh, the joint utility services that does water, garbage, electric, and all that is having a Christmas light decoration contest. I don't know what the winner wins. Maybe like a month of free utilities or something. I don't know. We got like one string of lights in our place, so that's not gonna win us anything. It's kind of like I did with my cube at work last year. I put up one string of lights and a ball and said I decorated, and so I got a ticket towards the prizes at work. Well, here is Front Street in Nome. These Christmas lights don't technically come down all year. They stay up all year, but they're not on all year. Yeah, because in the summer you aren't going to see them anyway. But this is there on, and they go up Bering Street as well. So the two main drags, kind of north, south, east, west. That's kind of nice, you know. I always kind of wonder what it would look like from the air with these lights strung along the beach with nothing else looking, you know, along the beach to look at, or along the shoreline. It's gotta look kind of neat. So we're wandering around by our old neighborhood, and we never noticed this old boat here before. Woodside, I think the old captain's area up there. That's a pretty cool old boat, like an old tug. Something that's got a sail on it even. That's pretty cool. So here's the harbor, and in the summer, this is where all of the Bering Sea Gold boats are, and the people that are not on Bering Sea Gold. Looks like a couple people didn't get theirs out. I think one of those is Pomeranke's, but he took all of the equipment off it, like the payloader and everything, or the backhoe. Yeah, I wonder if some of it, but that one, the second one, I think is the Christina Rose or whatever. Christine Rose. I think that's what that is. It just doesn't have any of the stuff on it. And thus you wouldn't know. Yeah, it's quiet out here. Huh?
You can hear that light buzzing.
Yeah. Now that we're back, and to fire up the four-wheeler and the side-by-side we're borrowing. The four-wheeler's engine down to 38 degrees. Before we started, it heats up pretty fast. I don't know what this is at. I don't know if we can take a quick look and see what this thing's at. This is at, oh, it's up to 112. It was down, I'm sure, pretty cold. They heat up pretty fast. Side behind me's got a block heater in it, and our ATV will have one soon. I haven't put one in there yet. We kind of got put on quarantine due to being exposed to COVID, or somebody that has COVID. We both tested negative. I tested twice and I was negative. But so we're on quarantine, so I can't get the block heater put in, and I can't do the windshield or anything like that until we come off of quarantine. So here we are, Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. This is the beach. It's called Central Beach in Nome here. Freezing up. I've taken pictures of the ice chunks before that have been pushed up on the shore. But we haven't really walked down here, so we're gonna do that now. Ooh, there's some slickery spots. All these chunks of ice are like loose. Wow, look at that. Look at the holes in that rock, in that ice. Wonder what caused that. And they're almost like even. Look at that. Look at it right there too. All these have little pittings in them. This one's got like pittings. It's like Swiss cheese. Rocks by Swiss cheesemakers. Oh, this is frozen solid, the sand. Almost. So here's the beach. What's left of it before it completely freezes over and all that ice and slush and snow pushes up onto the beach. So here's where, and this is what we figured further down, is that the water is coming up over the ice shelf. So the ice shelf is below and it extends out quite a ways, and the waves just kind of come up over and slowly add to this I guess iceberg. Because you can see it's kind of like a slush water with like a layer of ice. It just kind of goes on in the sky, and the colors are this kind of slate gray. And then if you look way down there, that's a pretty cool, the way that the hills down there stand out blue-gray against the sky. I'm gonna break it.
Kind of anticlimactic.
Very anticlimactic. Yours is this huge
Mine was
chunk
great.
that you took out.
Yep. There.
So the ice shelf is basically layers of ice, sand, and rocks.
Throw it.
Ready?
Yep.
Here's the sand ice rock. Today I learned. We've run into a roadblock on the beach. This here is where the city kind of storm drains drop out into the ocean. Pretty wild color though. Yeah, glare ice, like super slippery. Like there's no way we'd walk across this unless there's a way to get across up there where Aura's trying to go, close to the rocks up there. But I think we might have met our match getting through here.
Come back with our cleats.
Yeah, if we had our cleats, we might be able to get across it. So maybe we'll come back tomorrow with our cleats.